You've changed and they hate it. You're no longer handing over your power to them. You've grown. You've become more. You've advanced. The things you didn't know before, you know them now. You've become wiser. No longer will you allow anybody to walk over you, to trample upon you. No longer are you acting as if you're beneath anybody, as if these people are superior to you. You know your worth. You know that you are amazing, that you are great, that you are royal, that you are advancing, that you are the chosen one, that you are special, that you come from God. You know your power. You know how powerful you are. You are not in the dark anymore. Back then, you didn't know your worth. You allowed people to mistreat you. And oh my goodness, they came at you hard, full force. They didn't care how you felt. They made fun of you. There they were, ridiculing you. That day is no more. Welcome a brand new day. Welcome a day where you have changed for the better. You have grown. You are an advancing man or woman. The things you used to do, you do them no more. The places you used to go, you go there no more. These people are no longer part of your circle. Higher heights, that is what you're about. They don't like it. They don't like the fact that you know or that you remember who you are. You remember who you are. We come to this planet and a lot of us forget who we are. The divine beings that we are. We forget where we come from. But I am here to remind you that you are one with the divine, one with the Most High, one with God. I am here to remind you of how powerful you are, how blessed you are, how great you are, how talented you are. They want you to feel small. If you go about your life feeling small, you can do great things. Can't feel small and be great. Can't feel small and do great things. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than anybody, no. But you just know that you're great. They can feel that they are great too. They can feel that they are amazing too. You have not taken greatness, claimed it, put a fence around it and say that it's yours and yours alone. It exists. It is there for others to have too. So, you are not who you were yesterday, and it bothers them. They want to be able to trample upon you still. Haha. When you go back, when you think back to yesterday, the things you allowed, it's like you can't believe it. I allowed this person to say this thing to me, that person to say that to me, and I stayed there and I didn't cut them off. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I could have only turned back time. But you see, that is how life is. When you know better, you do better. Now you know better. Back then, they could have said anything they wanted to you. They could have insulted you. They could have attacked you. And the good person that you are would tolerate their BS. the good person that you are, you are surprised. How can somebody be so evil, so wicked? How can somebody be like that? But that same person who is wicked and evil, they have a good side, I'm telling you. So you amplify the good. Very often we amplify the good in people. It could be a romantic relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be some partnership, a colleague you worked with, some acquaintance, a friend, a family member, a relative. You amplified the good and you allowed them to mistreat you. You stayed in their life. You shouldn't have stayed in their life. On one hand, you shouldn't have stayed in their life, certainly. But on the other hand, it was a good thing. You know why? Because things always work out for you. You learned lessons. It's amazing how in life we go through situations. Situations which could have really messed us up. Situations which led us astray for a while. Had we continued along that path, we wouldn't be where we are today. As the breeze blows through nature on you, give the video a thumbs up. Click that little thumbs up. Somebody asked me, what like button am I talking about? The thumbs up. You see, back then on YouTube there was a dislike button and there was a like button. YouTube got rid of the dislike button on videos, did they? I think so. No, they didn't get rid of the dislike button. It's just that you do not see how many dislikes a video has. But back then you could have told. And some people, wicked people that they are, would dislike videos. You post a video and there's always this one person. As soon as you post it, dislike. They have not even looked at it. Dislike. Wicked, bad mind. They think that their dislikes will destroy you. Will destroy your video. But what they do not realize is that even the dislikes are interaction. It's sending signals to the algorithm. So YouTube got rid of the dislike button. How about liking? Ignore what you do not like. If you do not like it, why watch it? Watch what you like. Focus on your likes, on the things you like. And anyway, we were saying that these people who treated you badly back then, they can no longer treat you badly. You allowed so many terrible things to happen. You allowed them to mistreat you because of the good person that you are. You gave them the benefit of the doubt. You're looking at this in retrospect and you'd never allow it today. But the good thing is that you learned lessons. As much as that experience was a terrible experience, it nearly destroyed you. It nearly made you go down a terrible path. Where would you be today had you gone down that path? But the fact that you went through it, you learned lessons. You see, everything, like we said, works together for good for you. It is all working for your highest good. So you learn so many lessons from this bad situation. And if something like that ever comes up again, you know that you're gonna act differently. So you've changed. You've become a better person. And they hate it. Some people tell me they were about to go down a terrible path. They were about to do something terrible. And no brag, but they found the advancing channel. They found the advancing community. And they joined the advancing path, the advancing life. They became part of this advancing community. And now they're on the advancing path. They're living their life in an advancing way. Forward ever, backward never. They learned. that they don't have to attack their enemies. They don't have to be violent. After everything they've been through, after all of the pain, after all of the disrespect, after all of the slander, these people who did them wrong, these people who said they were not good enough, they were not talented enough, they do not have what it takes, these people who have no sympathy, no mercy whatsoever, they're wicked, they're evil, they can't let people be. Everybody's different. And everybody has something special about them. Every single one of you has something special about you. You may not be able to do a certain thing like somebody. You may not be able to do a specific thing like somebody. But when you combine everything about you, you are special. You are different for a reason. And people will love you for the same reason others hate you. People hate you for something, right? But other people will love you for that same thing. Would you believe it? It's like becoming the president of the United States. People will love you for the same reason that others hate you. It's like losing. Even if you do not win, a lot of people loved you for the same reason that people hated or hate you or dislike you. So you are special. So after everything they put you through, you could have done, you could have taken the law into your own hands, which is a no-no. You could have become violent, which is a no-no. But you understood that what goes around comes around. You understood that what you sow is what you reap. So you understood that your enemies are bound to pay the price for what they did to you. You understood that all of these ditches that your enemies have dug, they are not for you. You cannot fall into it if you choose not to fall into it. These ditches are for themselves. These pits that they have dug are for themselves. Whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall in it. You understand the law of reciprocity. It's reciprocal. You send out bad, bad comes back to you. You do good, good comes back to you. You understand that you don't have anything to do. You can let it be. You can let it be. Let them deal with it. A lot of them, they cannot sleep at night because they're so wicked, so evil. All of these wrongs they are doing to people, they cannot sleep at night. They cannot function properly. They have no peace in their life, no joy in their life, no love in their life. Nothing is working out for them. They are too wicked, bad mind, trying to destroy you. So you understand these things and you left them alone. They're still talking a bunch of nonsense. You do not allow it to affect you. I said you've changed, you've grown, you've become more, you've risen higher. Upward ever, backward, forward ever, backward never, upward mobility. They're saying a lot of nonsense, BS, but they are free to do that. You do not allow it to determine how you feel. I tell you, they're mad. They've already lost, you've already won. They're mad at you. They're going crazy. It's tearing them up inside. It's eating them alive. It's destroying them. The fact that you're happy, the fact that you're in that place of joy, of love, of peace. Back then, what they said bothered you. Today you're unbothered. Back then you cared. Today you do not give a... You know what? You really do not care what they say. They can say certain things. They can be mean. They can be the demons that they are, but they cannot determine how you feel. They can say whatever they want to you. They can do whatever they want, but they will not determine how you feel. You've become stronger. You do not allow people to determine how you feel, especially these clowns out there. Especially these good-for-nothings, these vauriens in French, out there. These people, good-for-nothings, they will not determine how you feel. If somebody offers you a gift and you do not accept it, the gift belongs to them. You don't want their gift. Back then, you'd have been so crushed by what they said, by what they did. Today, you're smiling. Today, you're laughing. Today, you're going about your merry way. You're living your life in a happy way. You know better. You know these people are powerless. Today, you took back your power. Not just today. You've taken back your power for a while now. Wow, you're powerful. Look at you and what you're doing now. You couldn't do these things back then. And they said no to you. Who cares? They said no to you. Who gives a? They said no to you. Does it matter? You do not care. And sometimes they won't say yes to you, but others will say yes to you. The Most High will say yes to you. God will say yes to you. And sometimes when they block one road, you find a better path. When they close one door, many more are open. Thank God they closed that door. Now you're in a better place. Every disappointment is a blessing. You understand these things. You're living your life in a more righteous way, the chosen one that you are. They cannot understand it, and now they're scared. Now they feel so threatened. Now they are so afraid. Who is he? Who is she? Who is this man? Who is this woman watching me here on this advancing channel? They cannot understand you. They cannot put a finger on you. You're mysterious. You're mysterious. They thought you were some specific person. You proved to be a different person, not what they expected, not what they were looking forward to. You disappointed your enemies. You disappointed the haters. You disappointed the naysayers. These clueless people out there. You're walking on a different path. You're advancing. Things are working out for you. The things you have asked for are coming your way. The things that have been on your mind, that have been in your thoughts, they are coming your way. When you ask, it is given. You have asked, it is given. You are manifesting your heart's desires. You are getting what you want. They never thought you would be where you are. It is only the beginning. Keep asking. Keep putting good thoughts out there. Don't be afraid to ask Source. Don't be afraid to ask God, the universe, the bigger part of who you are. Don't be afraid to ask the divine for what you want. Nothing is too big for the Most High. You can get it, and when you receive it, they will be so shocked. They won't believe it. Oh my goodness, see how things have worked out for him. Despite what we said for her, despite what we wanted, we tried to put a curse on you watching me here. They tried to put a curse on you watching me here on this advancing channel. It backfired. It didn't work out for them because you refused to agree with them. You can choose for yourself, and you chose great things for yourself. There is nothing they can do to you. They cannot bring you down. The crabs in a bucket that they are, you will not be brought down. You keep standing strong. They cannot believe it. Defeat. Your enemies have been defeated. Victory is yours. All you do is win. All you do is win. They cannot believe it. They're shaking in their boots as the breeze blows through nature. Meanwhile, you continue to advance like the advancing king or queen that you are. Oh yes, oh yes. You are valued and you are appreciated. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video, type a comment, share the video. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing Channel. One love, God bless, and all the best.